Greetings everybody and welcome back to Daddy DeGrand, the Granddaddy Plays Hades. I haven't played this game in 3 months. This is gonna be my first run after that long of a break. I have no idea how this is gonna go. I have no idea if I'm still going to be able to do this. But you know what? I have my trusty Chaos Shield in hand. And that is hopefully going to help me not make an absolute mockery out of myself. Let's trust that whatever I've put in there is gonna be good. I still remember most things about this game, but I think there's a chance that some nuances will be lost to me. There also have been some hotfixes here and there that may have changed some things for the better, or worse.
Would you look at whom I found, all by his lonely self.
It's me. I missed you. And you know what? An epic special right off the bat. Pretty good news. Pretty great news. I feel like for these high-edit runs, it probably would have been better to go for something like Dionysus, Zeus, or Ares in here. But you know, getting a strong weakening effect right off the bat. Who am I to say no to that? Nobody. Thanks for the gems and the hammer right off the bat as well. I feel like I'm not too rusty at this game yet. But I do know for a fact that I will probably end up cursing my life, cursing everything that I hold dear, once I make it to Elysium. Dread flight, dashing flight, I kind of feel the dashing flight in here. Let's do it. There's also Chaos and Artemis. Artemis. Let's go for Chaos. I don't think Artemis has anything in particular that I'm on the lookout for today.
Son of Hades, and together let us sow my namesake through the depths of what your father thinks his own domain.
Now that we can do, maybe, hopefully. I'm not a big fan of what I'm seeing here, so let's actually roll once. Dash strike, better boons. Let's go for the better boons then, I guess. Could have re-rolled again, but I was not quite feeling it. But a bottle of nectar is gonna be nice. Oh man, I'm just hoping that we get to make it all the way to Hades. Yeah, I know. Casting is bad. We are going to ignore that. For the most part. I just hope we make it back to Hades. I have all the extreme measures online, so we have to fight him at his best. At his very best, like no one ever was. If we can make that, if we can pull that off, I'd say we should be pretty okay. And if we can't, well, screw us. Made our special a bit stronger there. We're gonna make it stronger again in here too. I mean, just in terms of damage, our special is already pretty banging, I would say. But it can be better.
Here they come.
I haven't seen the second Wonder Woman movie, but apparently the main villain of the movie tend to say, life is good. But it can be better. At least that is what I'm getting suggestions on YouTube for all the time. And he's a charming actor. He does it in a very charming way. I think it's the same actor who also played the Mandalorian, but don't quote me on that.
Palm down.
And I always feel like every time I say that anything is good, I am immediately reminded of that one line. I don't want Artemis in here. Artemis literally has nothing I truly want or care about. But HP does bring a big ol' smile to my face. What I really would like to see though would be a second debuff, so I hope that one of the other cool gods is gonna show his face eventually. Sooner rather than later. And you know, I haven't talked much about it, but let's also remember that we have a clock to worry about. So far, our killing speed, it's pretty good, but it could be better. See, it happens all the time. It happens all the goddamn time. We have money, so let's spend it away. Now, shop time. Athena. Oh, I do remember that Athena dash is very strong. Of course I take it. Thank you. Thank you. Far too kind. And here comes Dionysus. That could be our privileged status. I'm not entirely sure how strong privileged status is these days. Probably still 40%, unless they have changed it again. 40% extra damage is pretty big. We will feel that especially when we make it into the first few boss fights. And I'm looking forward to that.
I know it's been tough times of late, but look, you just keep going and you'll make it, man.
I will. I absolutely will. I just realized that I kind of missed hearing his voice.
Cheers, mate.
Ooh, Aphrodite again or Demeter. I'm kind of interested in both, but I think Aphrodite again is going to be better here. I think that is going to be the honest to God truth. I was actually thinking for a moment, what button summons these guys again for me? I found it instinctively. As I was wondering, as I was questioning myself, it just happened.
Broken to bits.
And we're gonna go for a reroll because I'm not really feeling any of these
Let's
options.
see what else.
Empty inside for a longer lasting weakening effect? Sure. Maybe even can get some kind of charming effect in here later down the line. Turn Hades into a giggling idiot. I think that will be pretty nice. And you know what? There's a fish. I'm not all that diligent when it comes to fishing in here, but I think today I'm gonna make a special exception to that rule. Oh yeah, I forgot. I forgot that I hate those grabby hands. I forgot that I really, really mega loathe them. Oh well, can't be helped. We got them.
Felt something.
What button do I need to press? Okay, right. Button. Thank you for telling me that again, because I honest to God forgot that. There it is. I was slow.
I caught a knucklehead.
Only a knucklehead, not even a perfect catch. My reflexes have been slowing down with old age, I can tell. Ah well, not a problem. Now these guys though, they do not bring a smile to my face, that's for sure. That's fine. It's not like I can do the same for them, because they ain't got no face on them. They're just hands. No eyes, no mouth. No wrinkles I can cause. Who's next? Oh, there! The big boy up in here. Good damage. Oh, you! Oh, the grabby hands. By the way, I'm very, very happy that our first mini-boss fight actually was not the sneak, because I'm pretty sure that would have just made me feel very, very annoyed about everything going down in here. And we are done with these jokers, and there's the final shop before the Fury fight. We can't afford the Athena boon here. There's no smashable money pot in here, sadly. So we just take the HP, move on. And we fight against
Hello,
Mac.
Fury sisters.
I hope you're ready for me this time, Zagreus.
I kind of was expecting there to be some kind of voice line that is like, you haven't been here for a while. What have you been up to? Did you neglect me? Do you have a side chick? Or two or three? I absolutely would have expected the developers to have that kind of line going for them. But maybe the developers were like, you know what? Our game is so good, they could never, ever not play this game for a prolonged amount of time. They could never. They would never. Well, I guess you were wrong about that. But it feels good to be back again. Feels good. Feels right. Is what I want to say.
You can't.
It feels good mostly knowing that I still haven't completely lost my touch, you know? I've been playing this game for so many hours in the past. Actually, let me check how many hours I've played this game so far. At least on Steam. Steam, Hades, there it is. I have played the game according to Steam for less than 200 hours, around 170 hours. But I've played this game for much more than that on Epic Game Store before. I do not know how much it is in total these days, but
Should I take the train?
I am pretty sure that it is an awful lot. I do not know what relic I want to go for next. So, whenever you don't know what relic to pick up next, just go for the chthonic coin purse. Oh, I actually have to sell something off. Forgot that. Let's get rid of the empty inside then. And you can tell that I've been playing way too much Curse of the Dead Gods because I'm calling the keepsakes relics now. I think the same was true for Curse of the Dead Gods earlier, where I kept calling all the relics keepsakes all the time.
This heat.
Ah, what a wonderful world we're living in. Anyway, now we are here. I haven't fought against Lerny in a hot while. I'm hoping that we are going to be good. Hope we are gonna be fine. All should be good though. All things considered, I don't think we have that much reason to be worried about. On another note though, we should now remember that we do have to sell some boons every now and then. Thus, getting a few more boons in here is probably gonna be a good thing. I remember that the pack option exists, I just did not remember that I activated it. When I started the game for the first time, I was at like 40 heat, and I was like, okay, you know what? That I will not do for my first run after a 3-month break. 32 has to suffice. Hermes, my man, my boy. I think we're doing pretty well for 32 heat thus far. I remember there was a time where this was so terrifyingly hard for me. For many people, in fact. And these days... these days, people are going crazy with this game. I think someone actually managed to beat this entire game with literally the entire pact enabled. And the highest I have gotten was 46, I believe. And I made the conscious decision of saying that...
Not much to report up here, but I've not exactly come this far to bring you news, have I?
That's true. I think after I've done 46 seed back in the day, I was like, okay, you know what?
Moving right along.
I think I could go further, but I honest to God don't want to. Because... I feel like I've said it before, but I don't actually like playing hard games. I really don't. In fact, I hate them. And after 46 seed, I noticed that playing that high of a difficulty for a prolonged amount of time actually took away a little bit of my enjoyment for the game. So I made the conscious decision and said, okay, you know what? That's as far as I go.
They had their chance.
We had a decent ride up until here. And I felt pretty good about doing that. And you know, I was very aware of the fact that more people would come out and do even more ridiculous things than that. And they did, and I had nothing but respect for their endurance and their ambition in order to get all of that stuff done. I hope that we reach the point where people will do the same for Curse of the Dead God, so I can just honestly God stop playing that game forever. That would be my dream. That would be my dream coming true. So, if you're playing Curse of the Dead Gods and consider yourself to be a decent player, if you consider yourself to be a good player, start become a content creator for the game. Become the best content creator for the game like no one ever was. And you will make me the happiest man you have ever seen. The moment you make me irrelevant in terms of Curse of the Dead Gods is gonna be the day where I will rejoice. Ares, huh? Let's go for Urge to Kill in here. Even more damage by the HP as well. And Athena. Athena could give us a debuff in here, which would also increase our damage somewhat fiercely, so... let's see if we can pull that kind of thing off. Oh yeah, I forgot. She can teleport around. And you have shockwaves. Come down. That was decent damage. Oh. I was petrified. What? Every time I say petrified against this boss fight, I have to think of a song made by Fort Minor. Do people even know who Fort Minor is these days? That was that small hip-hop project made by Mike Shinoda from Linkin Park. And they had a song that was actually called Petrified. Every time I say the word, I have to think of that one.
Wisdom and good fortune guide you toward the light of day this time, cousin.
Thank you. Thank you. Phalanx Shot, Athena's Aid, or the debuff. All of these are great options. All of those are splendid options. Ah, this is a rough choice. I think I'm gonna go for the Blinding Flash though. Because I do be wanting that extra damage.
Next one.
It will also make keeping the preferred status, the privileged status, a bit easier. And just makes my dash even better, which is always a good thing. Always and ever more. And yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this run right now is we are pretty defensive. Surprisingly enough. We have a weakening effect, so we take less damage. We have quite a big chunk of HP in here, actually. I just realized that being a thing.
Haven't you learned your lesson yet?
And of course, we got those sexy Athena deflects.
No.
We are pretty hard to take out. There's a lot of you down here. There is a lot of you down here, and I want all of you gone. There's more maximum HP. There's Chaos again. And the final shot. Oh, that's actually pretty good as well. I'm gonna go and take... I'm gonna take that Chaos Curse with me into the boss fight. I am not afraid.
In the name of Hades.
Now, what's it gonna be? Extra damage to strikes from behind and hidden chamber rewards right in front of the boss fight. I think I'm pretty okay with that. Extra money would have also been pretty sexy, but let's leave that to the side. And we found a free Dionysus boon here. And we get the low tolerance. I don't think that's even going to be all that impactful. I don't think it actually will be. Because we only apply the hangover effect of our attack, which we don't really spam. Bad influence though. All we have to do is dash attack through 3 enemies or something like that. And we will end up getting a huge chunk of extra damage on basically everything we do.
Why must we always fight like this, Lerny?
There's a good chance that we will just end up selling it away after this boss fight. Maybe something else, we will see. But it should be fine. First part being done with. Now for the Lerny hats. The Lerny hats of Destiny and Hazard. 1 is down, 2 is down. And the 3rd one bit us too. Come on out. Oh no! I thought that one was already gone. He lived on just a little bit. What a guy. What a crazy guy. Come over here. The rest of the heads. Apply the hangover effect to as many enemies as possible. So we can really benefit from all of that extra damage in here. And in this fight, more than anywhere else, I feel like I'm noticing the rust because I feel like I'm not reacting to the Lerny bites as fast as I could have or should have in my best days. That was a lot of stomping out of you. But it's fine. It's very fine. We're done. 10 minutes and 46 seconds on the clock. I think that is slow by my own measure. I used to think that when I make it around 9 minutes past this point, I would be on a pretty decent pace. And yes, but I thought we end up selling the bad influence in here. So be it.
Won't be needing that.
So be it. And now... I kind of feel a broken spear point in here. For added defense. Let's do it. Let's do it because the next few fights are gonna be rough. 2 Lights of Ixion. I don't think they will get burned at the same time.
Should be useful.
So we should be fine.
Floor.
If they end up getting burned at the same time, I'm gonna feel silly to the highest order. But if they won't, I will feel pretty good because we end up getting a lot of decent chaos boons in here. Okay, there's one. And we actually don't see the upcoming room rewards yet, so it's actually smart to go for the chaos room.
My boon from chaos is transformed.
That's good. That means we can see the next set of room rewards. And we get extra HP. Extra HP or extra damage from strikes from behind. Huh. The Inferno Bombs will be a pain. They will be an absolute pain in this floor, I can tell. This is a rough decision to make. Let's go for the extra damage. Whenever you get the choice between playing to win or playing not to lose, I usually tend to prefer to play to win. And that usually means more damage. Good stuff. There's one down. There's another one. Didn't even see you. More? Oh, there's the sword heroes. I have not forgotten how much disdain I have for all the Elysium enemies. And the sword heroes aren't even the worst of them. They're pretty bad, but they ain't so bad. There's much worse than that coming our way. That much I can guarantee, and there is worse. Oh, there's much worse. Would you believe that I actually managed to forget about those?
Time to collect.
I actually managed to forget about them existing. It's crazy. Let's go for Chaos again.
Might as well.
One more time. We paid good money for this after all. One more time. I want to celebrate.
Hades.
Extra attack, damage, dash strike, extra damage from behind. Sure, we already picked up so much of that. Why not even more? And Athena yet again. I still wouldn't mind getting her cast, among other things. Oh, you. Oh, help. I hope I was not too late. Ah, and he went for the small on the back line. That's bad news. Come on. One of them came back. Oh, we got the big fella. And one came back as shield hero. No! Shield heroes, I hate it. Shield heroes, I absolutely had no love for. Not even a little bit. There you go. Now only you, the bow hero in the back here, was trying to flee frantically. He failed. He died.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Was the reward good though? Divine Flourish. We can replace the Aphrodite special with Athena's, huh? There's a lot of good things to be said about this. I think we actually lose our damage for that, don't we? We actually do lose damage, but we get deflects on our special. There's a lot of good stuff to be said about that. Oh, this is a tough call. But I think I'm just gonna take the sure footing in here. I don't want to lose out the damage. And I think that I would rather have the sure footing that's either gonna be useful or a good seller. Do you have actually something to say still?
There's been considerable talk of late about the Queen Persephone, stranger. Your mother, it would seem. Sounds to me your tale's almost as complicated as my own.
Probably a bit more than that.
It's a long story at this point indeed. But yes, the Queen, my mother, she's returned. And it's been really good having her back.
Family is where the heart is.
I can only begin to imagine. May she help govern all of this with wisdom and with grace.
He is so optimistic and hopeful these days. I like it. Yeah, we actually haven't lost a single defiance so far, because we actually don't really need that. I automatically went in here thinking that I would need it, but I actually don't, so I guess we just take the healing then?
Take it.
Thank you kindly.
Take care then.
And we got a shop. We have money to spend, so let's go for the shop. Even though Hermes would be nice. And we get a sack.
Tart and tasty.
Oh, good. We meet again.
We do be meeting again. Not a big fan of this selection. Let's take the life information. Maybe get some usage out of it. And I know you probably want me to fight Chiron, but we actually do need our second hammer here. I think that one takes precedent. Sorry, Chiron. Chiron, whatever you want to be called these days. If I would have taken the Athena special, I maybe would have considered a bit more. But not like this, and not today. Maybe I would have also considered it if we would have seen him before finding Patroclus. Just so we maybe have the option of seeing him if we end up losing a Death Defiance against Charon. But no. Today is not your lucky day, boatman. Not today, and not like this. Just keep dashing, just keep swinging. Oh, there's another butterfly spawner down there. I would like to see him gun. Oh, son of a gun. Oh, we can't go for him because there's a small nubbling down here looking for trouble. Ah, well, we took care of that now. We are still so very slow. Because of the Chaos Curse still being active, but I think it's gonna be over right now. Yeah, we got our movement speed back.
Master Chaos has evolved.
And we get Explosive Return. That's going to deal quite a bit of damage. That is going to actually deal quite a bit of damage for us. Oh, these guys. These guys are fun. Could I just stand there and just take their attacks like that? I could. But not yours, stupid sword heroes. With their dark wave of darkness attacks. It's fine. It's very, very fine. My damage reigns supreme after all. Oh, the Void Stones. I have not forgotten about them. Shielding and I think the highest forms that Hades can summon actually also heal enemies. Yeah, we ain't got no time for that. Great evasion. Let's take the great evasion. A little bit of a dodge chance may end up being good for us in here. We have still a little bit of money left, but we also still have that life information active, so we may as well use it to get ourselves a huge chunk of extra HP. Almost 300. Pretty good. And now we're gonna fight the heroes. So!
You are beneath the notice of the gods, monster.
Well, I'm not. I'm not, and you will learn about that the hard way. Ooh. Keep dashing. Don't get bombed into pieces. Oh no! Oh, the running man. The running bull. I have not forgotten all about that lifestyle. I wish I had, but I haven't. There's a lot of bombs flying around. It's actually kind of easy to lose track of them all. Big Bullman got me. Theus should be out of his thing in a moment. I am actually so scared for the bombs because I remember how much damage they were able to do on their best day. Let's focus on the Bullman over here for a bit. Oh no. Well, so much for me focusing on him. Get him to halfway point. We got him. Yep. Kill you, sir. Good damage on both of them. I always love how dumbfounded he is whenever these guys show up. There's Theseus, now for the bull. Yes, Theseus! Theseus, yes! And he's gonna do it again. I'm just gonna stand here for a while, shield held high. Good bull. It was your pleasure. It was your pleasure indeed, my dear darling friend. Now, onwards to the next floor. So far, so good. And yeah, I had a feeling this would happen. The sure footing. I actually think I'm gonna rather sell the life information though, because we do not know for sure if we even get any more HP upgrades. And I'm gonna keep that keepsake around. Buy some HP, I don't think we need to. Buying some extra special damage? Sure. Probably not gonna be useful for long, but for what little use we'll get out of it, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be great. Now. We actually made it past Elysium, all the way to the Temple of Styx. Sticks and stones can break my bones, or something like that.
Why not?
Phalanx shot is very, very good. Is very good. So is the Ollie shield, but I think we're gonna go for the phalanx shot in here. And I would also like to buy the second Athena boon there. I also would like to go for Aphrodite and Athena in here. But for the moment, let's start with the HP. Now feeling kind of silly about having sold off that life information in here. But that's just the way it is.
Keep it up.
We are still going to benefit from the sure footing, that's for sure. Let's remember, I have been very rusty, and there is a lot of very deadly traps in this temple, so if I end up getting hit by one of those traps even once, I will feel pretty smart about myself, won't I? Won't I? I think I will, and this is where the run actually feels like we are going to make it far. I mean, we already have made it far, right? We made it all the way to the Temple of Styx. We are probably going to make it into the Hades fight too. But that is going to be... Oh no!
Tiny vermin.
Oh no, the tiny vermin. I forgot that you were a thing too. Well, fine. 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 Let's summon the heroes. That was decent damage. Thank you, guys. Thank you. You guys are way too kind. There's some big rats, which are actually small fry. I don't see the actual small, tiny king vermin in here. There it is. The tiny vermin is actually the king of all vermins. Not because of its size, but because of its sheer ferocity. Ferocity? You know what I mean.
Enough of this place.
Over 300 HP, the dream. Still accumulating money. Let's go for Athena first. I just realized we actually haven't gotten a Wrath effect throughout the entire run. We have been offered one. We have been offered Athena's Wrath effect before. Of that I'm pretty concerned. There was a poison cloud. There was a poison cloud. We actually got affected by it, but we didn't take any damage thanks to our keepsake. But that could have been a lot of damage too. Crazy. But yeah, Athena's Wrath effect, just to give us a bit more on-demand defense, would be very nice. Would be very, very nice indeed. So let's see if she can make that happen. I'm not sure if we can end up actually getting her legendary in here. I don't think we can. I think you need a brilliant repost as a prereq. And we have not even seen that one yet. Oh, we actually found the 2-second here. Actually getting the 2-second here. What is this? Alright, let's see. I think we're actually gonna go for the parting shot in here, because we have a lot of extra damage for striking from behind. Let's do it.
The shield of light.
Wasn't even thinking about that.
That's something.
But I do appreciate it.
Check the other
Let's see, Athena again. Actually giving me her epic Wrath effect. Brilliant repost for extra deflecting damage. Also highly, highly tempting. But I think I would rather bolster my defenses here for a bit. And we even get a palm on top of it too. We even get a palm on top of it. What a wonderful world that is. Although I gotta say that putting a palm on my cast would have also been pretty interesting. We have exactly 0 coins in here. Wow.
Thus has the prince again persuaded fearsome Cerberus to get out of his way.
I'd say we made very, very efficient use out of our finances in this game.
Thanks, boy.
Pretty nice. Maybe we should have actually put that palm into our cast. I think there's definitely something to be said about that. That would have been a high, high damage increase. Let's see how much our cast is going to hit him for.
Still chilly out here, thanks to grandmother.
Not one of my overseers managed to stop you again. Must I do everything myself?
Evidently you have to. Let's see for how much damage one cast is going to hit him. And after that...
Darkness.
It wasn't that much. Okay, cool. If it would have been more than that, I would have actually felt bad for not spamming that palm there. Now I feel pretty okay with all that.
Darkness.
So, use the cast whenever convenient. Because not only is it an offensive tool of action, it also deals with his projectiles every now and then. Like that! We duplicated the spear again. We caused it to appear twice before us. There's a lot of stuff going on the screen right now. Athena, we actually already fully charged that. Crazy. That went so fast. I'm actually kind of amazed about that. Keep attacking him. Keep attacking him. There's the second phase. Yeah, rise. Serve your master once more. Wait, that's the wrong game. That was my talk right then and there. And this ain't no smite, even though gods are involved. Darkness again. Oh, you are still there. I actually almost forgot about you. Use my Wrath effect to avoid that big swing there. And he's almost gone. Gotcha. Oh man, this is actually gonna be an easy victory. I do not know yet, but I hope. Not quite. This is only the beginning. Big boy. There's vases though. There! We got hit by one vase. Sure footing immediately, completely legitimized its being here. Use my Wrath effect there again to avoid those double swings. Oh, Hades. Oh, another good deflect with our cast there. Just went behind his back. He's healing. I actually tried to throw my special out, hoping that it would hit the healing pots. I didn't. I brought this on myself. Fine. I will be able to deal with that myself, too. Oh, no. Okay, we're good. Cerberus. Oh, no! Pressed the wrong button. Wanted to use my Wrath effect and some heroes by accident. Smart. Well, I guess that was bound to happen. Final phase, final part of the fight. Let's keep moving. Okay, okay. Triad panties. Still got fancy deflects coming your way. My man is healing himself again. Healed himself for quite a bit there. I am not afraid of your lasers. Not even one bit. More cast stones. Those are the worst, and we got hit by one of them. Show yourself. I don't see him. Oh, there he is. Yeah, now he's going to put his money right into his endgame. Now I actually have to try a little bit harder than I already did. But I think we should still have. We have still 3 Death Defiances going on in here. We ended up engineering ourselves quite a powerful scenario. Oh no. 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 Yes, I notice. Where is he? There he is. Wrath effect again. Just as a safety net. I think we got most of the healing pots. No, there was one left. Good spear throw. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Oh, that was a good spear throw. Yeah, man, this last fight. This last phase. This last phase is where he really shows what he is able to do on a good day. If I wouldn't have wasted my hero summoning by accident, this fight would have ended up a bit sooner. But still, man, we made it.
You've learned something at some point in all this.
Apparently I didn't. Apparently I did not unlearn all of that within 3 months. My god.
Do this again.
Yeah, sure. Sure, I'm game. I'm good. I'm cool. Whew, we made it, and we got big shopping trip too. I think I end up getting that one all the time. There's my rewards. And there's the run.
The never-learning Zagreus then carelessly fell off a precipice or something, plunging him into the rapids of the Styx.
Classic. Classic narrator death. Just nothing too fancy, just sheer and unadulterated death for the boy.
That really hurt.
Yeah, you'll never get used to that. Hades has something to say as well. Crazy. I thought we were actually to a point where we were already exhausted all of these conversations, but maybe they added more in the meantime. Could be. Let's see.
Back to your senses then, boy. The pact of punishment is not something one ought to trifle with unknowingly, in case you've yet to notice.
That's a weird thing to say after I just defeated you.
Father, the pact. You were so blasted strong. I had no idea. All those other times we fought. I can't believe that you were holding back. You were desperate to stop me. You could have.
He really could have.
We are bound by the fates to this realm. It is ours, and we belong to it in turn. And I did not hold back against you. Rather, I had forgotten my old strength. Some of it since returned to me.
I feel like this is the developers being like, yeah, he was always able to do this, but kinda not, but kinda yes.
Must have been all our vicious battles to the death. Or maybe it's from Mother being back in your life?
Pointless to even ask. What motivates us is a complicated thing. But if you long to face me with the power I once held during my own youth, you have available to you the means.
Yeah, I've seen that work out in practice quite a few times. I've seen that fight. It is a very chaotic fight and easy to botch.
In the right hands, but it can't stop a whip.
I must admit, mistress, I've not enough experience against such a weapon to refute your claim. Quite fortunately so.
I am very sure I didn't hear that conversation line ever before too. Bunch of gemstones, huh? I don't know, do I still need them? I have over 6,000, so I probably don't.
Should check the garden.
The garden? Here I am, and there is you.
I'd say this garden's doing quite all right for now.
Apparently it does. Sadly, you don't have anything fancy to say to us. Anyway, guys, that's the game. That was Hades after a 3-month break. I hope you enjoyed it, because I certainly enjoyed playing it. Maybe the next time I play this game will not be in 3 months. Let's say 2.5 months or something like that. But until then, thanks for watching, and have the greatest of days, and please do stay as awesome as you are.